And now we move on with the next presentation of Manoj Dakua.
So, ma'am,
Yeah.
am I audible?
Yes, you are. And I can see your
Okay.
screen. Please get started
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
and keep
Uh,
to the time, please.
okay. Good afternoon, all of you. Today, I will be discussing an important and often overlooked aspect of aging in India. That is, do social network in later life improve the mental well-being of left behind older parents? Evidence from India. So, as a part of my research, I examine the experiences of older parents whose children have migrated, leaving them behind. So, this phenomena is growing as a more among the younger generations. Uh, they are moved away for work or educations. This creating a new challenges for elderly well-beings. So, myself, Manoj Dakua, a PhD scholar from IAPS, and my research explore whether social networks in form of friends, social participation, community interactions, or family can act as a buffer to improve the mental health of these left behind parents. This will be my presentation's layout. Coming to the background of my study, as we know, population aging is a major demographic concern in 21st century globally, not also exception India also. So lower fertility level, increasing life expectancy. These are the main causes of these aging populations. Uh, if we see the Indian scenario, in 1950, only 5.5% of the Indian population was aged 60 and above. But by 2011, this increased to 8.6%, and it's about 103 millions. Projected for 2050, it will increase 20% around. Indicate a future rise with 20%. It's around 319 millions. On the other hand, TFR, which reflect the average number of children a woman has in her lifetime, has seen as a notable decline. In 2005-6, the TFR was 2.7, which was higher than the replacement level. By in 2020, 2019-21, it was dropped to 2, which was below replacement level. In globally, there is a increasing trend of internal and international migration, regional economic disparities in era of global urbanization and globalization. These are the main causes of this. And in developing countries, these migrants are mainly male, young, and singles. In Indian labor market has created a huge demand for urban workers. So that's impact on number of migrants also. In 2001, in India, there was 31% migrant, but in 2011, this raised to 38%. On the contrary, traditionally, family has played a significant role in providing elderly care, and most cherished living arrangement of these elderly with their families. So there was a living alone or spouse only living arrangement also increasing from 22% in 2011 to 27%. Age structural change, family nuclearization, and rapid urbanization, massive movement of young adults. These are the main causes of these changes of living arrangements. So these have lead to concern for left behind elderlies. Mental or psychological health issues are becoming more important as global aging processes. WHO defined health is not merely the absence of illness and weakness, it also a state of perfect body, mind, and social functionings. So these definitions shows that apart from the physical and mental health, social functioning is an important basic element that complete the concept of health. So This social network is a fundamental element of social functions, and it's positively associated with psychological or mental health. Coming to the need of the studies, there is an increasing number of adult migration because of rapid urbanization and globalization era, and this leads to increasing living alone parents, and that's create decreasing familial support for older persons, and this has effect on their well-being, and for this the necessity of mediation is needed for their good health and well-being. Data source and methodology. Data source. For this study, I have choose the LASI data. The main variable, older parent with migrant children. Basically, those children who are resided in other state or outside the country, and these children are above the 18 years and male, and 18 years and above. So outcome variable here, the main outcome variable is mental well-being or psychological well-being. So I focused on mainly 4 key indicators. First one is self-reported general health, depression, and life satisfaction and cognitive abilities. Self-reported general health, overall how older parents health is general. So responses ranges from very good to very poor. For this analysis, I simplified this into a binary variable, grouping very good to fair as a good health and poor to very poor as a poor. For depressions, depression measure using the CIDISF scale, that is short form of Composite International Diagnostic Interview, focusing on mainly major depressions. So respondents were asked 10 questions about their feeling in recent past 2 weeks. A score of these 3 or more positive responses out of these 10 indicate major depressions. Life satisfaction, LASI used 5 questions to assess life to assess how elderly satisfied with his or her life. The responses were collected on a 7-point Likert scale, ranging from strongly disagree to strongly agree. So I categorized this in lowest 10 percentile as having low life satisfactions. Cognitive ability, to evaluate cognitive functions, measure 5 key domain performance, like such as memory, orientations, arithmetic functions, executive functions, and object naming. So here also I used lowest 10 percentile categorized as a poor cognitive abilities. Coming to the explanatory variable, so I explore social network as a inform of bonding and bridging, such as ties with their spouse or partner, ties with friends, and participation in social activities. So ties with spouse or partner, a strong marital bond is often a key sources of emotional and practical support for particularly older adults. Ties with friends, friendship also provide a different kind of social interactions, companionship and emotional support. And participation in social activities, engagement in both formal or informal activities, such as community event, religious event, gathering, or other social club, help older adults stay connected with other community, providing a sense of belonging and purposeful. So coming to the result portions, the parents of left behind reported 22%, around 23%. They have experienced lower self-reported health, around 10% poor major depressions, and around 9% reported low life satisfactions, and around 6% experience lower cognitive functions. And if we see the see the their social network, 60% have close or spouse, 92% have any social activities, and 25% are they are very close to their friends. Coming to the bivariate differences of social network and mental well-being of left behind parents, those who are very close to their partner or spouse, if they married, and any social activities and very close to their friends, they have less reported their poor health, major depressions, low life satisfactions, and low cognitive abilities compared to their counterparts. Though those are not very close to partner or spouse. So they have also less likely to reported their reported poorer self-reported health. And also binary logistic regression estimates for estimate for depressions, they are also less likely reported their major depression, those who are very close to their spouse, participate in social activities and very close to their friends. And life satisfaction also shows confirm that result. Those who are participating in social activities, they are very less likely to experience low level of life satisfactions. And poor cognitive abilities also shows those who are very close to spouse or partner, if she married and have any social participations and very close to their friends, they have less likely reported their poor cognitive abilities. Coming to the discussion portion, so this study underscored the crucial role of social network, including close friendships with spouse or partner and friendships, as well as active social engagement in enhancing their psychological well-being of elderly parents with migrant sons in India. So the finding indicates that maintaining a strong connection with both family as well as friends significantly reduce the risk of the major depressions, low cognitive decline, low life satisfaction, and poor self-reported health among these left behind parents. So the study highlights the vulnerability of elderly parents when their sons are away, and emphasize the importance of strengthening social bonds and encouraging social participation to improve their psychological health and overall well-being. This study has several limitations. First, it was conducted using cross-sectional data, so the association and findings found in this study between social network and mental well-being outcome cannot be claimed as a causative. Mental well-being may also affect how people perceive and report their self-reported or self-assessed level of social network. So secondly, Indian society is highly satisfied in terms of their caste, religion. So each state or region has its distinctive characteristics. So this study was conducted at macro level, which provide an overall view of the country. So a micro level study should be conducted to better understanding the relationships. So furthermore, qualitative studies on this topic are needed to understand the in-depth relationship between social network and mental health outcome of these left behind elderly parents. So coming to the conclusion portion. So in conclusions, this research confirmed that intimate relationships with friends, spouses, and partners, as well as participation in social activities are beneficial to the psychological health or mental well-being of older parents with migrant children. So this finding suggests that the need for initiative that strengthen the social network through social support and create network hub in for older adults. So this initiative will make it beneficial for older parents to connect with their friends and community. So this will allow them to undertake social activities and help exchange their knowledge about their health practices also and better health. So these are the
Thank you.
references
Yeah,
which
thank you
I
very much.
referred, and thank you.
Thank you very much.